Before we begin, let's start off with the 3 rules of magic. First, never repeat the trick. Second, always practice until you have it almost perfect or perfect. Third, last but not least, never ever tell them how to do it unless they are a student of magic. Here we have a deck of playing cards. So we're going to open the deck and take out the cards. As you can see, we've got normal cards, same backs. I'm gonna give it a quick cut, and I want the spectator to tell me when to stop. All right, tell me when to stop. I'm gonna riffle through. Stop. Okay. The spectator has chosen this card. Your card is the 6 of hearts. Okay, we're gonna put this card back on the deck and put it how it was. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a couple of quick cuts. I'm gonna shuffle the deck up real good, and we're gonna give it one last cut. So that's how you end shuffles. All we need to do is give you a little bit of power. All I need you to do is look at the deck and focus in your mind on that card. Nothing else. Look at this deck and imagine your card in the deck, okay? You are going to find your card if you focus hard, okay? Tell me when to stop. Stop this. This is the card you have landed on. Are you sure this is your card? Yes? Okay, let's see. That was your card. Now, I'm going to give the deck a little more shuffles. And now that we are done shuffling, I'm going to deal out the cards into 2 separate piles. Alright, square up the decks, and all I need you to do is pick a deck. You pick this deck? Are you sure? Yes? Okay, you are going to eliminate this deck. This deck is eliminated. You are trying to find your card again. You have eliminated this deck. Alright, so we set the deck aside, and I want you to lay out the cards real quick. I'm not touching cards. I'm not sticking any cards in. Okay. And now I want you to give me a day. Monday through Sunday. Wednesday. You want Wednesday. Is that your final word? Yes. Okay, we're gonna spell that out. Wednesday. This is the card you have landed on. Are you sure? Do you think this is your card? Yes? Okay, let's find out. If you look at that, you found your card. I made it a little easy for you. I cheated just a little bit, because actually every one of these cards was the 6 of hearts. How to do this trick? Really? So this deck is called the Svengali Deck. It's not always the 6 of hearts, but it's separated in 2 parts. Half the deck is normal number cards like this. They're completely normal cards. The rest has a certain card. For this deck, it is the 6 of hearts. The edges of these cards are all slightly smaller than these cards. So all you have to do is sort them, as in make sure they are alternating. What the shorter edge does is it forces the card. The shorter edge, when you riffle through, like I did in the presentation, it always shows the normal cards and never shows the forced card, the 6 of hearts. When you do that, you show them the deck's normal, it looks completely normal. As you can see here, if you look close enough, the deck, it's slightly, you can see alternating shorter and shorter. Shorter, tall, shorter, tall. And you just gotta make sure they're facing the right way, because sometimes they'll get a little mixed up and then it doesn't work. So once you have those all figured out, you can then start your trick. You start by showing the spectator all the backs are the same. All the backs, okay? Then you can flip the deck over. Doesn't matter if the 6 of hearts is on the bottom, but it is better if you don't have it. So I'm gonna switch that real quick. Make sure it's like that before you open the box and do the trick. All you do, you riffle through all the cards. Don't do it backwards. If you do it backwards, it shows them all the forced cards. So do it, make sure they see that the cards are all random. And all you're gonna do, flip the cards back over and tell the spectator to tell you when to stop. You're gonna riffle through the cards like that and ask someone to stop. Let's say they say stop here. This top card is always gonna be a random card. So you're gonna tell them their card is the face down card on top. You give that to them, it is always the force card. You know this, but you don't let the spectator know this. You show them You can even have them hide it from you if you want. And all you do, put it back in the deck. Once you put it back in the deck, you can give a couple quick shuffles. This is the hardest part and the part I recommend practicing the most. If it is not practiced, it makes it look not as well done. In order to shuffle this deck, riffle shuffling, overhand shuffling, most shuffles will mix up the deck. So what you need to do is give it straight cuts. If you practice enough, you can make it look like an overhand shuffle, so it can make it look like it's actually being shuffled. Then you can say, let's give one last quick cut. Then you tell the spectator something. You can say, focus on your card. I'm giving you the ability, or you now have the power to find your card. You are connected to your card, okay? You have it in your brain, you focused on it, something like that. All you're gonna do is tell them when to stop again. And since every alternated card, they're obviously gonna pick their card again, no matter where they stop. Say, stop here, that's their card. They could say, wait to the very end, stop, that's still their card. So when they do this, they'll be all surprised and everything, and you can choose to stop it there. There are a bunch of variations to this trick. My favorite one personally is this part, the one I showed. So all you do is you separate the cards. You're gonna separate them into all the 6 of hearts and a pile of random cards. The spectator does not know this. All you do is you separate them out, and when you've done separating them out, you ask the spectator to pick one of the piles. This part is a magician's force. It does not matter which pile they pick, all right? Once the cards are all sorted out, you ask the spectator, pick a deck, any deck. As long as you know which pile is the 6 of hearts. This is the 6 of hearts. It doesn't matter which one they pick. If they pick this pile, the random pile, you say, okay, you have chosen this pile to be eliminated. We are eliminating this deck. And you set it aside and you use this deck. If they pick this deck, all you say is, you have chosen this pile. You're not using this deck because this is your chosen pile. So as long as you know which pile has the 6 of hearts or the force card, everything should go well. So you end up with this deck. They say, they pick this one. Your chosen pile is this card. And you have now narrowed down half of your choices. Your card is in here. Do you think your card is in here? You can ask them that, or you can just continue. I prefer continuing, just saying, okay, you have chosen this pile. I am now going to lay the cards before you, or you can just, you don't have to say anything like that. You can just say, now I'm going to have you do this. You can make them pick anything. A number, favorite number. You can make them say their card, like the 6 of hearts, or favorite food, or color. Let's just use the 6 of hearts. They say, the 6 of hearts was their card. So you spell that out. SIXHEARTS. They have landed on this card, and that is obviously their card. The spectator is going to be so surprised because they have just followed their card. So while you're at it, you can say, I kind of cheated a little bit. I helped you out just a little bit. I wanted to make this easy for you, so I made all the cards in your pile the 6 of hearts, and they'll be even more amazed by that. That's the best way to end a routine or something, and there are so many other variations to this trick. This is the Svengali Deck.